Hi, my name is Stefan Klakovic, and I'm really excited about teaching AP Environmental Science and having your child in my class. I've been teaching environmental science since 1999, first in California, and for the last 8 years at Carrboro High School. And I love teaching at Carrboro High School, and boy, in those 22 years, I certainly have seen a lot of changes in the field. My goal for the year really is to get your child to start looking at everything differently, looking how things connect. We call that a systemic perspective, looking at things as a system, and to start really thinking about sustainability, because no matter what career they get into, material science, chemical engineering, business, a really good, strong working knowledge of sustainable systems is going to get them ahead in life. And it's just important for the time that we're living in. So in this short little video, I want to show you how to monitor grades in Canvas or in PowerSchool. I want to show you how to get around my website. There's a lot of information there. And I want to tell you a little bit about our community service requirement. It's good opportunities there, and how to contact me. The major portion of students' grades come from tests, a little bit from quizzes. Tests and quizzes make up 40%, and then labs and projects. I'm not grading their notebooks. I'm not grading a lot of the little practice assignments that we do, because we're learning the material, and I want the kids to try hard, be able to make mistakes. I want to give them feedback. But all those little assignments are in preparation for a more summative assignment, like a test, a lab, or a project. So I do give them feedback. I do check their notes, but that stuff doesn't go in the grade book. For labs and projects, I do give the kids an opportunity to make up most of the points if they, by looking at my feedback and improving on their project. For tests, and we just had a test today, they can come if they're not very happy with their grade. I know that it happens, and I'm all about having kids be able to learn from their mistakes. They can make up to 75% of their credit back by coming in at flex time and kind of doing some text corrections. So that's the big portion of our grade. The labs and projects we're doing in class. If we do a group project, we're doing it in class, so they're getting all the help they need from their peers and from me. Homework really should be studying, reading the book, watching videos, and a few other things. But really the meat of the course we're doing at school. There are a couple other assignments I think the kids get so much out of just from my surveys that I've done. I want to make sure everyone does them, so I'm giving them some credit for that too. One of these, what we call the keep-ups, so those are current event summaries. Every couple of weeks they find an article that has something to do with what we're studying, and they respond to it. The students really like it because it makes the course material relevant. We're also keeping a nature journal. Every couple of weeks they go back to their sit spot someplace outside. I have a prompt, and that's a very free sort of opportunity for them to just kind of connect with the natural world, thinking about and reflecting on what we're learning in class. So let me show you how to get around if kid misses class, or if they're just a little confused and they don't know what it is they're supposed to do. This is the Canvas homepage for the course. From here, you can get to all sorts of things. I think there's limited parental access to this, but that's fine, because you can find most of these links take you out of Canvas into my website. So the first thing I want to show you is the agenda. So I'm going to click on agenda, and this is what we do every day. So they can click on today. So here's the week of September 22nd, September 27th. And here's all the things that we've done this week with links that they need during class. But there's also, this is the best place to watch the homework. In the modules, since not everything is for credit, you're not going to find all the things I'm asking them to do for homework. So they really should check this web page. They should bookmark this web page. Here's the homework that was for this weekend. They're going to watch this video about the carbon cycle and draw a diagram in their notes, and they're going to read some of the textbook. So the agenda here is very important. Also, if you go up here, there are a few other things for APES, unit resources. If they click on that, we're in the middle, we're just starting this ecosystem unit. And here are all of our essential questions for that unit. And if you scroll down, it's got all the vocabulary for that unit. It also has some links of things we may or may not use. It's got the answers to the questions at the end of every module. There's some sample questions that the kids can do, and I really encourage them to do so, but it helps to know what the answers are so you can check your work, and they're all right there. So the agenda plus this resource page has got a lot of stuff. Then, you know, there's other places where you can find information too. Subjects we're going to learn all year long. How to read a textbook, how to write a lab report. You know, I try to organize this website so it's all there and accessible. So the last part of their grade, the 10% that doesn't show up there yet, is what's called a step up. And we've been doing that ever since I've been at the high school as well. And a step up is the community service requirement for the course. So I want to just talk briefly about that. It's 16 hours of community service. That breaks it down to 4 each grading period. And it's an opportunity to really apply what we've learned in a real setting where they're talking with members of the community. Maybe they're teaching kids. It helps make them realize that they can be a powerful force in the world. Even picking up garbage. We picked up garbage at Jordan Lake last weekend. That can be a real worthwhile experience. And it builds a network because they can meet people. There's some great opportunities coming up, and I'll show you that. They make some good connections in the community, and again, it gets them totally engaged. So I'm going to show you that part of my website as well. So here we are again at the Canvas website, Canvas homepage, and there's this community service icon there. So if you click on that, it takes you back to that same website. All those same things. There's the community service link. Gives you a little background information on what they need to do. And then I keep this up to date. I look at this every single day. And here's all these opportunities. I've got a lot of connections in the community, and they call me up because they know I want my students out there in the community. So Friends of Bowling Creek need some students this weekend. We're trying to do some composting at lunchtime. That's something that in case kids are busy, they can actually get their step-up hours done during school. I got a guest speaker coming up next Friday at during flex time. We have the Eco Action Community Garden that's been very popular. We have 15 students there every Wednesday. And then there are all sorts of opportunities for independent projects. Then there's a lot of off-campus opportunities. I've mentioned some of those that come up, and they need to check this regularly as new opportunities arise. So this is the community service portion of the course, 4 hours per grading period. So I think that's about all the information I want to give you tonight. I don't want to overwhelm you. What I do want to impress upon you, though, is that website is very useful. If you do have any questions, though, this is my email address, sklockovich at the school. If you want to find that website, it's very easy. I'm the only Klockovich teaching APES in the whole country. So if you just Google Klockovich Agenda APES, you're going to find that website, and you can bookmark that. Oh, and about grades. So grades really get put into Canvas, and then Canvas communicates with PowerSchool regularly, but not constantly. So often the grades in PowerSchool are not accurate. Students should check their grades in Canvas if they want an accurate picture. Mistakes happen all the time. There's so much to integrate. Students are always telling me mistakes that they find, and I really do appreciate that. So if there's a problem with their grade, they need to contact me, and we always work it out. So hope you found that interesting and enjoyable and not too long, and I'd love to hear from you. Take good care.